everyone. Today we are going to study 50 more common GRE words. So far we have studied 350 words. Today we will study 50 more words. So in total uh, we will study 400 words. So the first word is effluent. Effluent means wealthy. To be rich, to be wealthy. That's the meaning of effluent. Second word is zenith. Zenith means the highest point of something, the summit, the apex, the acme. So zenith means the highest point of something or summit. Indigenous means native. Indigenous means not native. For example, PhD indigenous scholarships. So one is the PhD foreign scholarships, one is PhD indigenous scholarships, which originate in the same area or same country. Candid means straightforward and honest. Candid means straightforward and honest. Next word is embroiled. Embroiled means involved in an argument or contention. Contention means serious argument or something that causes arguments. We can use it in a sentence like his stand on the issue has embroiled him in a controversy. Dupe means to trick, to swindle, to deceive. Stipend means regular allowance. For example, stipend, master stipend, PhD stipend. So it means regular allowance payable preferably after every month. Macabre. Macabre means disturbing because concerned with or causing a fear of death. Synonym is gruesome. Thrifty means spending money wisely. Please do not confuse it with spendthrift. Spendthrift means spending money extravagantly or using resources extravagantly. Thrifty means spending money wisely. It's the synonym of frugal, which means that uh, spending money wisely, cutting your coat according to your waist. Next word is reprobate. Reprobate means a person without morals, a person with bad morals, with bad morals. Fine. So reprobate means a person without morals. Amiable means friendly. Amiable means friendly. Demean means to insult, to cause someone to lose dignity or respect. Indict means to formally charge or accuse of wrongdoing. Indict means to formally charge or accuse of wrongdoing. Tell-tally. Tell-tally means revealing, indicating or suggesting. Tell-tally means revealing, indicating or suggesting. Spendthrift means one who spends money extravagantly. See, spendthrift is the opposite of actually thrifty, which means spending money wisely. Spendthrift means one who spends money extravagantly. So it's the synonym of prodigal, using resources recklessly, using resources extravagantly, not cutting your coat according to your waist. So spendthrift means spending money extravagantly. Underwrite means to support financially. Underscore means to emphasize. Undermine means to weaken morally. Fine, or to insult. Undermine means to insult or weaken morally. Do not confuse these three words. Underscore means to emphasize, undermine means to weaken morally, underwrite means to support financially. Vicarious means experienced in the imagination through the feelings or actions of another person. Fleece means to deceive. Fleece is the synonym of swindle, trick, deceive, deceit. So fleece means to deceive. Cardinal means of primary importance. Cardinal means of primary importance. Fine. Pre-emptive means done before something else can do it. It means to forestall. A preclude is another example. We can say that preclude is also a synonym of preemptive, which means to prevent by advance action. So preemptive means advance action are done before someone else can do it. So it means to forestall. Unconscionable means unreasonable, unscrupulous, excessive. For example, the liar demands were unconscionable. The liar demands were unconscionable. Fine. Hodgepodge means a confusing mixture. It actually means a mixture. For example, his room was a hodgepodge of modern furniture and antiques. So it was a mixture of modern furniture and antiques. Paucity means a lack of something or something that is available in a very small quantity. For example, there is a paucity of jobs in current time. Jobs, we have very little amount of jobs in the current time. Heyday means peak time of someone's career, or the pinnacle, or the summit of a career. the prime time of a career, the prime of a person's career, are days of greatest success. Fine. Exhort means to strongly urge on. Exhort means to strongly urge on. Desecrate means to destroy something holy. To destroy something holy. For example, in a shameful act, the extremist Hindus in India decided to desecrate the mosque. Do not confuse this word with desiccate. Desiccate means to parch, to take out water, to parch. Desiccate, the meaning of desiccate is to parch, to take out water, to dry. Desecrate means to destroy something holy. Imponderable means impossible to estimate or figure out. Imponderable means impossible to estimate or figure out, impossible to assess, impossible to visualize. Fine, so this is imponderable. Cadaverous means emaciated or gowned. Cadaverous means who is someone who is very thin. It especially refers to a woman. So the cadaverous means someone who is very thin, who is emaciated, who is deprived of food and has got very thinner. Slender is also a synonym of cadaverous, but slender is used in a positive way. Usually cadaverous is used in a negative way. So someone who is extremely skinny, especially a woman who is extremely skinny, is called cadaverous. Extenuating means making less guilty or more forgivable. Extenuating means making less guilty or more forgivable. Flush means a sudden rush of intense emotion. For example, I was carried away in a flush of enthusiasm. Fine. Melee means a wild, confusing fight or struggle. We can use it in a sentence like, after enduring daily taunts about my name, I became enraged, I became angry. After enduring daily taunts about my name, after hearing daily taunts about my name, I became very angry, I became enraged. And pummeled means to repeatedly beat with fist. Repeatedly use your fist to beat someone. Repeatedly punch. So I became enraged and pummeled the schoolyard bully and his sycophantic friends in a brutal melee. So in a brutal fight, in a brutal quarrel. Fine. So after enduring daily taunts about my name, I became enraged and pummeled the schoolyard bully and his sycophantic friends. Sycophantic means friends that obey the bully. So they were also involved in that crime. They were also bullying me. That's why I became enraged and pummeled them in a brutal melee. Virago means an ill-tempered or violent woman. Virago means an ill-tempered or violent woman. We move to the next word, which is amok. Amok means behave uncontrollably or disruptively. Go berserk. Rampage. Rampage is a synonym of amok. So amok means behave uncontrollably or disruptively. Patronize means treat in a way that is apparently kind or helpful, but that betrays a feeling of superiority. So apparently someone is trying to showing that he is trying to she is trying to help you, but instead she tries to feel himself or herself to be superior than you. So we can use it in a sentence as, she was determined not to be put down or patronized. So patronize means apparently treat in a way that is kind and helpful, but inside it betrays a feeling of superiority. It reveals a feeling of superiority. Disenfranchised means deprive of voting rights. Disenfranchised means deprive of voting rights. Raffish means unconventional and slightly disreputable. Raffish means unconventional and slightly disreputable. For example, raffish dressing. So it's unconventional. Snide. Snide means expressive of contempt, derogatory or mockery in an indirect way, to taunt in an indirect way, to demean in an indirect way, to pass derogatory statements in an indirect way, not in a direct way. So snide is derogatory or mockery in an indirect way. Feat means to celebrate a person. For example, the constables at the Karachi Stock Exchange are feted for all the right reasons. Fine. They are celebrated for all the right reasons. Why? Because they stop the terrorism act by display of bravery. So they are fitted for all the right reasons. Ascendancy means a state that exists when when one person or group has power over another. Taught means to hinder, to prevent. For example, I want to go to the northern areas of Pakistan. I want to go to the Murray, but the bad weather thwarted my plans. Or I wanted to go to the Murray, but my uh, financial status thwarted my plans. So I wasn't uh, in a very good financial status. I did not have enough money to go to Murray. So not having enough money thwarted my plans of going to Murray. It hinders my plan, it prevented my plans. Fine. Renege means fail to fulfill a promise or obligation. Renege means fail to fulfill a promise or obligation. Flounder means behave awkwardly, have difficulty. For example, she excels in mathematics but flounders in English. So she is good in mathematics but has difficulties in English. Consummate means perfect, exemplary, supreme. Mock means debatable, arguable, questionable. So mock means something that is debatable, something which is not confirmed, something which is not authentic, something which is arguable, something which is questionable. For example, the claim that smart lockdown was helpful or it was advantageous is moot. Fine. Why is it moot? Because it's arguable. Some people will say that it was advantageous, others will say that it was very disadvantageous. Grovel means to show submission or fear. Show submission or fear. Grovel. Glib means fluent but insincere or shallow. Glib means fluent in talking, very verbose in talking, very outspoken, but is insincere or shallow. We all have some friends who are very glib, who are very fluent. They will say that I can do everything for my friends, but in reality they will not do anything. So they are examples of glib. For example, the salesman employees or the salesmen, they are very glib. They say that buy this thing, this is very helpful, this is very of good quality, but actually inside they are very insincere or shallow. So glibness can be good at some times, especially if you are in marketing or if you want to sell something. Glibness can help you out. Next word is altruism. Altruism means selflessly unconcerned for the welfare of others. Tumult means a state of chaos, noise, and confusion. Tumult means a state of chaos, noise, and confusion. That's it for today. Thank you.